Hey guys. Wanted to share a video real quick. I was talking to a friend, and he was having to make a somewhat large decision as to whether or not to do something that he's just not sure about whether or not he should do it, and won't go into the details, but every now and then a nugget of wisdom slips from my lips, and I'm somewhat surprised. But what I told him was really advice that I need to take this advice myself, and I think there are many others that need to as well. And what I told him was, I said, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And I didn't make that up, obviously, but it's just a fact. And then I said, if you do something different, then you don't know what God might do. And it's so easy to get complacent and to just keep doing what we've been doing, even though we're not happy with the results. For me personally, lately, I've been getting overwhelmed and stressed out with work. And, at the end of the day, if I really boil it down, the reason for that is I'm not putting my faith and trust where it needs to be. I'm putting my faith and trust in my abilities and in, my ability, I guess, to handle everything, putting my faith and trust in money, and I wonder why I'm not getting what I want, which is, joy, peace, contentment, many of the fruits of the Spirit. I sit and wonder why I don't have that, even though I want it. And at the end of the day, it's because if I really think about it, yeah, I'm a much different person now than I was, 10 years ago, or hopefully 1 year ago, a better person. But am I really drawing closer to God? Am I growing more in the likeness of the Messiah every day? That's the question. Am I where's my faith? Where's my trust? What am I, am I seeking first the kingdom? These are all questions for myself. And if I'm not happy with what I've been getting, maybe it's time to change things up. It doesn't mean I have to change professions. It doesn't mean I have to change necessarily anything physically. Maybe there's a spiritual change needs to take place. Maybe a faith shift needs to take place. And it would be my encouragement for everyone to consider that. Are there areas where you're not happy, or you're not happy with your with the relationship with your children, or with your wife, or with your your friends, your brothers, your sisters, and if so, what can we change? Can we change the input? And if so, what will be the result of that? Take for instance our spouses. If we're not completely happy with how things are going there, well, you think you keeping doing the same thing is going to change anything? Negative. You can change how you treat people. You can change the words that you speak. Lately I've been dealing with an incredibly difficult toddler. And, he's saying stuff back to me that I say to him, and, nothing terrible, but just, it makes you realize, okay, everything I say is coming back at me. And that's a small glimpse of what I think ends up happening in the grander scale. And so we reap what we sow, right? And what does that look like as far as when we're out there sowing, we're getting what we've planted. Well, what have we planted? Are we changing what we're planting? Or we just keep planting the same thing, and then we keep pulling up onions and we're not happy with it? You know, we want to start yielding different fruit, but we keep planting the same seeds. So, you know, it's been said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. I think we're all guilty of that. And I think we all need to identify what we want to change. And then we need to identify what we can actually do to hopefully bring about that change. And, you know, spoiler alert, you can't change other people. You can pray for people. God can change their heart, and that can manifest itself in a night and day difference in someone. However, we can't change people, and that's what we want, right? I want my toddler to just start acting right, or you want your wife, or you want your brother or sister or whoever to start acting different. Well, it ain't going to happen. What you can do is pray for them. Remember the part where it says, pray for those who persecute you, you know, love those who hate you, all that sort of thing. You not liking someone doesn't exempt them from being worthy of your prayer. That's a side note. However, what I'm talking about today is, what are we putting in and what are we getting out? If we're not happy with what we're getting out, we need to change what we're putting in. So it's my encouragement for you today to just think about these things. What can we change? How can we plant different seeds that will yield a better crop, a different crop than what we've been getting? So if you're not happy with what you're getting, start planting something different. Anyway, those words are to encourage everyone, including myself, where I find I'm in I wouldn't say a terribly difficult stage of life, but there are some things with work and with my toddler that, yeah, I'm having to change some things up. I can't keep doing things the same way I've been doing them, or else what do I expect? I can't expect anything different. That's not how it works. Anyway, it's my encouragement for you to pray on these things and to consider these things, and ultimately, hopefully, we can plant different seed and end up with a better crop, a crop that will glorify God ultimately, and help bring those around us closer to Him. Anyway, I gotta let you go. Got a call coming in.